The ocean is full of secrets, and many lie in the waters just off the Crystal Coast.
The marine life here is second to none. You won't see any place on the face of this planet that's got better marine life.
The waters here are so full of shipwrecks, you could dive a different one every day for a month and still not see them all.
We have a whole array of World War I and World War II wreck sites.
You could come in here, and basically throw a dart at a chart and say, okay, well, let's go dive that one because that's where the dart landed. I'd be tickled to death because everyone's got its unique thing about it.
Rusting hulls of tankers and merchant ships line the seafloor, many of them sent there by German U-boats during World War II.
During the Second World War, this was a prime area that the ships would go down through the shipping lanes, and the subs would just set out there. And as they passed by, they would sink them.
In 1974, dive shop owner George Purifoy discovered the resting place of one of Hitler's submarines, the U-352.
It was crystal clear, and the anchor caught right in the conning tower. And as you were going down the anchor line, you could see both ends of the wreck, 200 feet of it.
The diesel mechanic, who was the last man out of the U-boat before it went underwater, he comes back every year and visits with us. He also pays his respects for his lost comrades that are still there.
Around the gun mount, there was 88 rounds laying, and that gives me cold chills even now when I think about it. It was very impressive, and I guess if there was one thing I could pull out of my head and make a print of, that shot would have been it.
To go out there and be able to put your hand on that U-boat and go, wow, you really are touching history here. This isn't just reading about it in a textbook.
We have a wreck out there called the Shores. It's a 1918 vintage German gunboat.
It's one of the older ships out here. It's got a lot of marine life on it, a lot of queen angelfish and frogfish and lionfish. The sharks school on that wreck. Sometimes we'll go down that wreck and there'll be 50, 60 sharks there.
Whether you've been diving for decades or are strapping on a tank for the first time, the waters of the Crystal Coast offer more undersea beauty and history than you can imagine.
Going to work every day and doing what I do, I absolutely love my job. I love my town. I love the area.
We've been in the top 5 dive destinations since back in '94.
When you can leave your house in 15 minutes, be Cape Lookout Lighthouse, or you can leave your house and be walking on the beach in 5 minutes, it really makes for a real special place.